True, she spread online, no dread. Fake ones, fair what she said. Realness, living, keep it fed. Apple Bonnet Chronicles. Speak the truth and miracles. No fake can stand the test. She put those lies to rest. Scrolling through that viral feed, finding folks she gotta heed. Truth or thrill, she plants a seed. Real life lessons, all you need. Apple Bonnet Chronicles. Speak the truth and miracles. No fake can stand the test. She put those lies to rest. She don't bend, she stands so tall. Realist blogger, hear the call. Influencer, shake and fall. The truth, it conquers all. Apple Bonnet Chronicles. Speak the truth and miracles. No fake can stand the test. She put those lies to rest. Scrolling through that viral feed, finding folks she gotta heed. Truth or thrill, she plants a seed. Real life lessons, all you need. Apple Bonnet Chronicles. Speak the truth and miracles. No fake can stand the test. She put those lies to rest.
Hey y'all, I told y'all I'll be back. Told y'all I'll be back. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing this afternoon? We was on live earlier, I know. But like I said, I wanted to go ahead and get this out before Messy Cousins social media awards start. I'm gonna try to be as quick as possible. And I know we're getting we was over there on Pat Live. I know he's still live, but I just want to go ahead and get this out. And speaking of Pat Live, okay, I just want to clear this for the Yeti. Okay, if you expect for us to believe that you at 6'1" and 270 pounds wear a size 14 in women breeches, then you're more delusional than I thought you was. Okay, because I'm 5'8". I was 155 going into high school wearing a 14. Okay. There is no way your big ass is wearing a 14 in women breeches. There's no way. You wear a 44 32 in men. Okay, you don't want to be a woman, but yet you are wearing women clothes, and you have the gall to sit there and say that your pants didn't fit because you was wearing a 14. Nigga, you too big. You need to be wearing men clothes. All right, try wearing go in Walmart somewhere and get you some damn Wranglers or or what they call them damn or some that brand George or whatever. Okay, wear some men jeans and see there's a complete difference. Okay, men are shaped differently than women. Okay, you're 6'1" and 270 pounds of man. Keep your ass out of women clothes. Okay, It's already creepy enough that your ass is cruising the little girls section to get little girls Hello Kitty earrings. Okay? Because you're probably using the excuse, oh, they're for my niece or one of my grandbabies when you up there wearing them. Okay? Keep your ass out of the women's section and the little girls section. You big ass nigga. Okay? Okay? All right. Well, Elizabeth, let me tell you something. I was doing varsity athletics and I was doing weightlifting in high school. I was 175 when I was leaving high school and I was wearing 1820. So him sitting there saying that he wearing a 14 in women pants, he lying. He's lying. They're too small for a damn reason. And just because they have stretch material doesn't mean that you need to stretch your big ass in them either. Okay? Nah. But anyway, right to the big and tall. Okay? But anyway, um, as you see from the title, IndependentNika had got a visit from CPS yesterday, or actually last night. Okay. And she hasn't been live, she hasn't posted anything. She was live when the CPS came over, but she deleted the live. Okay, but I got it. Okay. But before we get into Nika, I want to get into Jacarius Herring. And if you don't know who Jacarius Herring is, he goes by Jay. His followers, he called them his little Jaybirds. He does, I guess, mukbang content on Facebook and TikTok, and he also is a regional property manager in Florida, and his job, also takes him to Fayetteville, North Carolina, for affordable housing. Okay. During Christmas, he and his sister and mother, they had a falling out, and Jay, it seems that he has, there's some issues with, people, loving him correctly, using him, and things of the like. Now, let me tell you something. I've been meaning to talk about this and talk about it, but then it ended up where I think maybe a couple of days after, they were back lovey-dovey because I was about to get up here and call his mom and sister some busted ham hocks, okay? Because they were on live and they were asking their followers, they was on Facebook Live, and they were asking their followers to send them $25 a piece. So no, not $25 as 25 for her and 25 for the mama. No, they wanted their followers to send in, for each of their followers to send in $25. Okay. And it all stemmed from a vehicle that Jay had let his sister use. Um, and she don't want it. He need to get the vehicle back and blah blah blah. So we're gonna look into the Christmas video and then we're gonna go into IndependentNika because now because I will need to show you the reason, part of the reason why CPS was called on her. Okay, so we're going to head over to Facebook and look at Jacarius' video. I had screen recorded it, but for some odd reason, it's not coming out like it's supposed to be. And y'all know StreamYard is with that bullshit, so it is what it is. So let's see here. Where are you? There you go. And I'm going to drop myself down. Okay. Oh, you say you didn't know that?
Good morning, everybody. Oh boy. Good morning. We're gonna wait till some people get on here.
No, we're not.
Have 117 people on here now. 118, blah blah blah. Somebody said, let me get a plate, Jade. Child, I done set up here. I done put the
Oops.
food was actually really good. As I got done cooking, I said, okay, I need to take my mama a plate of food. I need to take them some food because they need to eat something. So, I had brought Monet a couple of gifts. Yes, correct. It is a liability, so I cannot be feeding people my food. Hell no, you ain't finna sit up here and say, "Oh, I ate some of Jay's fried chicken. Now I got food poisoning. Now I'm gonna sue him for everything he got." No. So I feed it to my immediate family. But anyway, back to what I was saying, y'all. Um, so after I got done cooking, I wrapped up some plates, some aluminum foil. I got Monet's gifts, and I took them across town to their house. So as you guys know, things can change just like that. I mean, with us, y'all, if I'm being very honest with you, things can change just like that. Like we can be laughing, y'all, talking, having a good time, and it takes one of us to say one thing. That's all it takes. Just somebody to say one little thing, and all hell break loose. And that's what happened this morning. And I'm gonna tell y'all how all hell broke loose at my mom's house. So I was just sitting on the couch playing with the dog. Me and Monet were playing with, the toys that I had bought her, the little slime kit or whatever. So my mom had asked me, she said, somebody said, I'm so handsome. I'm not handsome. I'm very ugly. Anyway, get back to topic. So what did you get me for Christmas? So I jokingly said, you're laying in it. This apartment. This is your Christmas gift. The lights are on. The hot water's running. You're not hot. You're not out on the streets. That's what I got you for Christmas. Then I asked her, I said, well, what did you get me for Christmas? And that was it, y'all. That was when the match struck the box. And we went at it. Oh, I gave you life, blah, blah, blah. Well, mama, I didn't ask to be here. I didn't ask to be here.
And that's where a lot of parents that think they're entitled because they gave birth to you, that you owe them something. No, because they had a choice to have you or not have you, or when you were born to put you up for adoption. Okay, they had the choice, but it seems like when kids get into a certain position, then the parents think that you owe them something, and that's the main problem with his mother, because she always think that he owes her something. Okay.
Okay. I gave you life, blah, blah, blah. And then blah, blah, blah. And you don't do this. If I didn't put you in that apartment where you would be street, if I did not get you that apartment, if I did not put down a double deposit on that apartment, you was on the streets. They show me no appreciation at all. I'm just being honest, y'all. I'm telling y'all my story. I if it wasn't for me, there are so many people on this internet, y'all, that um would appreciate having up somebody with me. I am not bipolar, y'all. I'm not schizophrenic. I'm not none of that. I'm just a normal guy that really wish his family would appreciate him. You know what I mean, guys? So I got nothing for my birthday. I got nothing for Christmas. I get nothing for special holidays. I am the one that's giving, giving, giving. So when she questioned me and asked me, what did I get her for Christmas? I told her, Okay, I'm gonna break it. Somebody said, so not none of them got you a gift. No, nobody got me anything. No. Somebody says respect my mother always. Oh yeah, I respect my mother, but I recall Ephesians 6:1 in the Bible. It says, children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor thy mother and thy father, for thy days shall be longer. But the flip part to that says, and man, do not provoke your child to wrath. And that's exactly what happens, y'all. They provoke me. They say little things to get under my skin. You guys know you can't, there are certain things you just can't say to a temperamental gay man like myself. You say little things, there are certain things that trigger me. And then there's some secrets that I told them. Oh, I'm going to expose your secret, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to expose your secret, blah, blah, blah on Facebook. I literally had to just say, okay, they know my secret. And
First of all, let me tell you something. Mistake number one: telling your family all your business. If you know that you're not moving correctly, don't be telling them a damn thing because your family will hurt you before a stranger will. You hear me? And now you done told them something. Now they hold it over your head, so that now you're trapped. Like you have to deal with their bullshit. No, no.
So they constantly blackmail me. That's why I feel obligated. I feel like my back is against the wall. Like you walk away from them on my lips, actually, but they know a lot of secrets about me. Okay, and they're not bad secrets, but there are things professionally that I don't want them. There are things that I am doing professionally that I don't want exposed to the world because that troll is out there. Well, it's a couple of trolls that are out there. Speaking on the troll situation, I am not at all worried about it. I don't even check up on it, y'all. When things are posted about me, like I said, I gave the trolls the warning, and if they continue to maliciously post about me, and post my content after I told them not to, then that's the furthest thing from my mind. I have other things. You guys see, I don't got my truck. You see, I'm in my car right here. My Suburban, I picked it up driving it.
Okay, we're gonna skip the whole part, Jay. If you got an issue with your truck and you just had the transmission done, it's more than likely they did not connect something within the in the transmission, and you need to take it back so they can do it correctly. Okay, so we're gonna skip all that.
Yeah, yeah. It was I
Yep,
think they
'cause I don't
real
skip all this mess.
I could say some real terrible things, y'all. I mean, I can get rude. Um so I'm not a perfectionist, and I'm not in any way trying to, like, you know what I mean, like say, oh, I'm Mr. Goody Two Shoes. Um, but I don't know. Anyway, y'all, I, I can't wait.
Hey, Kyle.
Holidays the holidays are always a depressing time because I'm having. I don't know if you guys feel. I don't know if you guys feel like I feel, but I'm sitting at Lake Ella right now. You know, see, I'm sitting at Lake Ella right now by myself in the car. I just feel like when it comes down to certain situations, my family asks me for help. I will literally run through fire for them, but the same is not being done for me. I remember I had got sick. I had something called colitis. Y'all, I was 6 adult. I thought I was up out of here. And you guys remember how I went to the hospital. You guys remember how I went to the hospital with my mom and all this other stuff. stuff. Well, I'm in the hospital by myself when I had colitis, inflammation of the sick as a dog. Nobody was there for me. It's really hard being in this world and not having anybody. I don't have anybody, y'all. I don't. I am in this world all by myself. And Lord forbid something really hard being in this world and not having anybody. I don't have anybody, y'all. I don't. I am in this world all by myself. And Lord forbid something happens to me to where I can't work anymore. I'm gonna be, once all of my savings are depleted, I'm gonna be homeless. I don't have anybody, y'all. Y'all sit up here and say, Jay, you rage bait us, you do this, that, and the third for us on Christmas. You do that, this, that, and the third. Well, it's content, y'all. Currently there's I can't tell you that, but it's content, y'all. Provide from our body, and I'm gonna be honest with you all. I am so sad. I am really, really sad. I'm not gonna cry. I just want to tell y'all I'm just really, really sad. I have nobody. Nobody. When I get on these videos, y'all, and of course, I'm naturally dramatic, but when I get on these videos and I'm dramatic and I am, and I am all of this right here, and then when I tell you guys verbatim, I am alone and I have nobody, I mean that. I'm comical when I say it, but I mean I mean that. I have nobody. Nobody at all. Nobody. There's not a person in my phone that I can pick up and call and say, if I break down side the road and excuse me, if I break down side the road and I didn't have AAA, and I can call. I would be successful.
Okay, let me tell you something, Jay. I see that y'all say you're not familiar with him. Um, I see him. I see him. Kiara, I see him. Okay. So listen. So you're saying you're not familiar with him? Okay, again, he's on TikTok and he does mukbang videos. He's also on Facebook and he does the same content. On the side, he's a property manager in Florida, and he also manages properties in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Okay, so this is what I want to say to you, Jack. You you're going to have to break down, and you're going to have to realize that you're going to have to say fuck your family. Okay, I know that's kind of blunt, but let me tell you something. You're going to have to. Um, you're going to have to change your surroundings. Now, I understand that from your videos, you manage properties up in Fayetteville. So maybe, just maybe, you need to, let your company know, like, hey, I need to move to Fayetteville. Okay, your family isn't doing you any good. You're paying for everything. You're taking care of everybody, and they can't, have your back in return. And as hurtful that may be, I'm gonna tell you this: you're gonna have to turn into a cold-hearted bitch. You really gonna have to. And the reason I'm telling you this because I had to do it. Okay, when you're there for everybody else, and the one time that you can't do something for them and that you need them and they can't do it, that should open your eyes right there. I know they talk to each other crazy, but this is what I'm sitting here trying to tell him is that he's going to have to man up. He's going to have to um, grow a backbone and just be like, fuck y'all and fuck them kids. Okay? If your own sister can't sit there and get things for her kids, then she's going to have to figure it out. Everybody relies heavily on you to provide everything and to pay for everything. And they take your kindness for weakness. So you're gonna have to get out of that element. Let me tell you something. I wouldn't give a shit what they knew. Your mental health is more important than them sitting there having a damn secret. His mom appears to have severe medical issues. Oh, okay, okay. I mean, the sister right there. The sister need to get off her ass and get a damn job. He just said that his savings are about to be depleted. There's no way you sitting here working two jobs and you're not going to hold the hell up right now. Hold up. Didn't hold up now. See, hold y'all. Pause. Mister. I just told you I'll get to you when I get off live. On my ass gonna be left at home. Okay, we gonna see. See, you starting some shit. Okay, okay. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I know Pisces. I know he was the one that helped his sister get her Facebook page, and they be up there begging faithfully. But at the same token, he needs to get away. That's it. That's all. Get away. And they used the niece because he said he have a soft spot for kids, and that's his niece. But the same token, you're gonna have to say fuck them kids. Okay? Let me tell you something. I love my nieces and nephews too. But yet and still when I'm being taken advantage of because my house was, oh, can we drop the kids off so we can go out? Can we drop the kids over so we can go out of town? I, and it was always yes, yes, yes. But the one time I needed something, oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay. And guess what? I moved out of state. I moved away. I curated a life for myself. Okay. They don't know my business. They don't know what I do. They can only assume. And that's what, Jay, you're going to have to do. You're going to have to move away and be off the grid. Let them try to figure out what's going on with you. You need to let them feel your absence. That's what you need to do. Okay? And I understand it's emotional. You sit up here and you eat all this food and and everything. And I see that you're trying to change that. But your family don't mean you a bit of good, honey. Hey, chef. Okay. You're you're gonna have to become cold hearted. Okay. So if you can, just ask your company, can they move you up or find you a position up in Fayetteville and just travel down to Florida like you do when you're in Florida, you travel up to Fayetteville. It just reverse. You still have your job. Okay. And hey, you may be paid more because I guess the cost of living may be higher. I don't know. But just check it out. But all this back and forth, because like I said, I was about to sit there and call um his mom and his sister some busted ham hocks because I'm like the way they was up on that live sitting there talking about him, it didn't make no sense. It really didn't. Mm-mm. So now that's done and over with. Kiara, you about to get me in trouble. You got to get me in trouble. So Now let's get to the meat and potatoes of this live. So, um, as you can see from the title, Independent Nika gets a visit from CPS. This happened yesterday. This happened last night, actually, and she was on live. Okay, she deleted the live, and she's been radio silent since. Okay, and so has Naya. Okay, with her grown ass tail. So we're gonna look at the video that was deleted um, from when she supposedly got up to fix the kids something to eat until CPS come and knocking on the door. Okay, and I'm going to show you the reason, part of the reason why CPS showed up at her door. Okay, right there, right there. She has the kids living in squalor. Now, this screenshot comes from it came from Elijah's YouTube. This was this was on the 23rd. This was on the 23rd. He did a YouTube video in which is now deleted. She has the kids living in squalor. Look at all that trash right there. Now come on now. And you don't think that CPS should be, called to your home? Because from what my understanding is that usually I guess CPS will tell her when they're coming, and she has this whole setup where she do the thing that Peach McIntyre did. Make sure everything's clean, make sure the refrigerator's full of food and everything else. I guess she did, do one of them things, but they caught her off guard this time. Okay. So we're gonna watch that real quick. When I tell you the the way her eyes was booked, I'm pretty sure she do. Now, mind you, she called herself. She's saying that she's sick. She's saying that she's sick. Now the volume may be low, and she's sitting up here cutting up frozen hot dogs. Okay. And I don't know if y'all can hear it. No, I don't think y'all can hear this. Because that's when CPS comes to the door. You know what? I tell you what. I tell you where we're finna go. I don't know why the audio is acting up. I tell you where we're finna go to Reddit. We're gonna get it off Reddit real quick. No, he ain't gonna see it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I understand that she has a ton of CPS cases. And see, here's the thing. Like, sometimes, listen. So let's go. CPS don't be doing anything, but I guess they did this time. We're going to go to Reddit and get it. We're going to Reddit. So let's see. Because the person said they had to enhance the volume so that you can hear it. It was kind of low. Yeah. Let me get y'all up here.
Knocking on that door. Somebody text me, call me, tell me they coming in. Call my name again. Who are you talking to? Why you have to go? You don't know who had to go.
There's no light bulb.
Stop.
And you're gonna hear Naya too with her mouth.
This lady said gonna take the kids out the country, out the house today. She had to go. The police. She can't do that. She can't go on. She lies over there and get on. She cannot do that. Get a court order. The police right here. I don't give a fuck. Court order. I mean, what? They can't do shit. Court order. She can come in. But she had to wait. It's like I just got on sick. I just got on baby.
She did, but she wasn't prepared.
She can't do that. She got supervisor. I never heard that before.
They said that she did.
What do you want? She can come in afterwards. Everybody in the house is there. I never heard that. She brought the police here and everything. They got no allegations. What is going on? I never heard that before. Why you can't come here and look here and sit? All I want for these kids like kids don't have their kids. Leave it quiet. You sure okay? You want to go apply for I know you want to play with.
What's on the hot dog? Ice. It's ice because they're frozen. She had just gotten up before CPS came.
They can't do that to that in the order. You know that. Let me find my pen. Hold on. I don't know what the hell this is. Let me find my motherfucking you got so then bitch the police for your state. Hold on.
And the kids are so calm. Like this is an everyday thing for them. Like this is so normal for a CPS to be showing up. Oh yeah, Naya would have had her ass up out of there. I know she ain't talking about somebody tearing up her damn house. It's already tore up.
All the stuff to your corner. I ain't even like outside. Everybody can see. You can stop right here. Can I fix it? Not yet. We have not done nothing yet. Clean up. I'm safe. Well, I gotta do something. I ain't gonna pour something. This is not right. I feel like my private.
Okay, so she said she had to clean up because she's sick. I think the majority of your kids are able to pick up behind themselves, and you ain't been sick that long. Not the way that house been looking. Okay, you ain't been sick that damn long. And hell, even when I'm sick, I still got to clean up something because I can't live in filth. I can't do it. But Naya is right there, so why Naya ain't got her ass up cleaning? Hmm. I'm just saying. Okay.
We ain't doing that. He's in the house. I'm sick all day. I keep on the phone and go by the bed. Who is that talking to my phone out here? Oh my God, we ain't getting no nothing. Weird. We ain't playing no nothing. I just got out of bed. I never heard that before. I never heard this before. Like y'all just come out and I'm just getting up.
Girl, it is a surprise pop up. They ain't got to announce shit. And if they feel like they need to bring the police with them, they can. Okay, you ain't never heard what of them just popping up without an announcement. No, that's what you're used to. You're used to a CPS worker telling you, "Well, we're going to come out, Miss Grant, on such and such a day at such and such a time." No, they do pop ups, and this is the reason why they do pop ups to catch you. The house is nasty. It's beyond nasty. Okay, the kids are living in squalor. And you just getting up, and at this time, y'all, it was going on 6 o'clock. You just getting up, and you sitting here about to cut up some frozen ass hot dogs for their damn dinner. Okay,
Okay. Do you have coats for your kids, Miss Grant? The same bought coats for the kids. Can I see the coats? This is weird. What happened? I don't know. All this was on. They bought coats. They didn't want us to go. They didn't want us to go. You know, is there a light in here? Okay, go. The thing that was brought out last week. They got more stuff.
washed.
Where's the laundry? Right there. Have all the laundry needs to be done? Yeah. That's the coats and stuff. All the stuff in the box bag, where they put them. But they got plenty of coats that wear them to school every day. We go to school next to teach. I have nothing down here yet. I just got up. You just ran. I need to go up there. Where is the winter coat? All the coats and stuff are in the bags and where a lot of your coats and not one of your coats. All the coats are in the bags and where they put them in their room. Can you show them to me? I can't show you nothing in the bag. I take all my dirty clothes out of the bag.
Okay, all right. So basically, the CPS worker is asking her about the winter coats. She showed her some coats, but she's saying that the state, or I guess the county, had got the kids some coats, but she's the CPS worker want to know what the winter coats are. Now, if you hear the all their clothes are in bags, why are they clothes you don't have no dresses? And if you don't, and look, and if you don't have any dresses, that's cool. You can easily get a hanging closet, or get totes or something. But you got them kids clothes in bags and they're not washed. I'm eh, right, brand new coats in a dirty clothes bag. And you're trying to say that they're invading your privacy by showing up, but your kids are in squalor. It couldn't be me. I tell you that.
My old son, you know, talking for dancing. Yeah, James Coke, all that stuff they do back now.
I'm pretty sure they probably do, Taj.
These y'all know what's wrong. A lot of there, but you don't know what I mean.
Yeah, they barely have clothes because they're dirty. She ain't washed no damn clothes. They all in bags. Not clean. She's trifling. She always been trifling.
fucking police officers. This is DSS work. Why you lost?
Lord mercy. Okay, Tosh, thank you. But you have to remember this is a different time. Okay, they don't want to do nothing. They want to get on social media, try to make some money, but they don't want to, do what they're supposed to do to take care of their kids. And really, ain't nothing else going on right here, because eventually he's going to. Eventually, Elijah's finna get the phone and turn the live off. Okay, but somebody wanted to sit there and try to do a sermon about, oh, stop calling CPS to people homes and stuff, and trying to put frighten the kids and stuff like that. Independent Nika is the reason why you need to call CPS. Okay, she's trifling. Okay. Okay, hey Carlos, thank you. She's trifling. Okay. Let's let's go back to why CPS is being called. Okay, that right there. Wait a minute, wrong thing. Get you out of here. That right there. That right there. You see all that? You see all that bullshit right there piled up in the hallway right there in front of that door? Trash, bullshit. Them kids are living in squalor. Okay, this is why CPS is called. And then when you have these people up here, they want to sit here and use their kids for benefits and to get a damn social media check. And then they living like this. This is when CPS need to be called, and when them babies ain't is out in the damn cold, ain't wearing no damn coat. Not because somebody up on social media hurt your motherfucking feelings, and then you gonna sit there and try to get somebody snatch out their home because you can't be a man. This is why. Y'all say the same thing about Grit Baby. Oh, y'all need to leave Grit Baby alone and this, that, and the third. But the heifer sit up there and do Coquiana lines on live. She's having relations in a bed with a man while her kids are on the floor. That's why CPS need to be called. Not because a grown ass man got his damn feelings hurt. Okay. If you need help, reach out for help. Don't have your kids living like this. There are too many programs, too many, okay, for your kids not to have enough to eat, for your kids not to have any clothes, for your kids not to have school supplies. You can even reach out to your kids' school and talk to the social worker for help. They have plenty of resources. There's no reason why your home need to be looking like that. If you got something mentally going on where you feel like you can't function and you just can't, do anything, it is okay for you to sit there and call CPS and be like, hey, I need some help. Okay. Is there a way that you can help me get my home clean? They're not going to be there, to sit there and, take the kids away. They're going to find you some help. But there are too many programs out here, okay, for the kids to be living in squalor and for the kids to be going without. Okay. While she was up in Christmas pajamas, the kids been wearing the same clothes for days. Okay. But see, Nika, she been trifling. She been trifling. Okay. This ain't the first, and it probably won't be the last. But I tell you one thing, them kids need to come up out of there until she can get it together. Okay. Until she can get it together. They need to come up out of there. Okay. And looking at this, they probably will. They probably gave her a safety plan, probably that she need to have it clean by a certain day. And if she don't, then they're gonna take further action. But they need to come up out of there. They really do. Okay. So IndependentNika will be someone that we will be going into 2026 with. Okay. I just wanted to sit there and bring that to y'all because this happened last night. And I'm not gonna keep you too long because Messy Cousins our social media awards show will be starting in a little bit. Okay. So, but I do thank you all for joining. If you are not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe and hit that like button on your way out. I do appreciate you all being here. And I'm about to get fussed out once I get on this live. Thanks to Kiara. I'm about to get fussed out. But I love y'all. And tomorrow is the final day that the Yeti will be mentioned. Okay. We will not go into 2026 with the Yeti. Okay. Tomorrow will be his last day. All right. All right. So if somebody asks for a funeral, we may have one. I may, drop a little, program or whatnot for the Yeti's homegoing services. Okay. Who's to say? But again, I love y'all. You all have a great rest of your evening and a safe evening. And we'll be back. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
No fake can stand the test. She put those lies to rest.